Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're all about honest, respectful conversations that help adults improve their sex lives through education. No clickbait, no sensationalism, just real talk based on facts. Today we're tackling a big topic: how to communicate better in bed. It might not sound glamorous, but communication is one of the most important factors in sexual satisfaction. Whether you're in a long-term relationship or just starting something new, how you talk with your partner about sex can make or break intimacy. So many of us were never taught how to talk about sex. We're expected to just know what to do, or to figure it out through trial and error. But let's be honest, that leads to a lot of confusion, unmet needs, and even shame. The good news? Communication is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. In this video, we'll break down why it matters, how to get more comfortable talking about sex, and simple tools you can start using right away. Let's get into it. Let's start by talking about why communication in bed is so hard for so many people. First, there's shame. Many of us grew up in households where sex was never discussed. Maybe it was taboo, maybe it was treated as dirty, or maybe it was just ignored. That makes it hard to feel confident talking about what we want or need. Second, there's fear of rejection. What if your partner thinks your desires are weird? What if they say no? What if they misunderstand you? These fears are real and they keep people silent. Third, there's ego. A lot of people tie their sexual performance to their self-worth, so if someone says, hey, could we try something different, it might feel like a personal criticism, even if it isn't. And finally, there's just plain lack of practice. If you've never had these conversations before, it makes sense that they feel awkward. But here's the thing, being awkward is part of learning. The more you practice, the easier and more natural it gets. So let's say you want to get better at talking with your partner about sex. Where do you even begin? The first step is choosing the right time. During sex usually isn't the best moment to start a deep discussion. Instead, find a quiet, low-pressure time, maybe while you're taking a walk, cooking dinner, or just relaxing together. You can start with something simple. Hey, I really value our connection, and I'd love to talk more openly about our sex life. Would you be open to that? It's helpful to frame it positively. You're not criticizing, you're looking to grow together. Here are a few more gentle openers. I saw a video about communication in bed and it made me think. Want to talk about what we like and don't like? I love being with you and I want to make sure we're both feeling satisfied. Can we check in about how things are going? And remember, consent applies to conversations too. If your partner isn't in the right headspace to talk, respect that and come back to it later. Another great tip is to ask open-ended questions. What do you enjoy most when we're together? Is there anything you've ever been curious to try? What helps you feel more connected during intimacy? These questions can open up really meaningful conversations and help both partners feel seen. Okay, so what about during sex? How do you communicate without killing the mood? First, let's talk about verbal communication. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Simple words of encouragement like "that feels good" or "I like that" can be incredibly helpful. It's also okay to make requests. Can you go slower? Or could we switch positions? The key is tone. Be kind, not demanding. Nonverbal communication matters just as much. Your body language, facial expressions, breathing, and even tension can all send messages. If you're unsure what your partner is feeling, it's okay to pause and check in. Are you into this, or how are you feeling? These small check-ins build trust and reduce misunderstandings. And if something doesn't feel right, speak up. You deserve to feel safe and respected in every moment. One more thing. Use I statements instead of you statements. For example, I feel more connected when we slow down is better than you always go too fast. It keeps the tone constructive. Let's talk about feedback. Even in the most loving relationships, you won't always get it right. That's normal. What matters is how you talk about it. If you want to give feedback, try the compliment sandwich. Start with something positive, share the area you'd like to improve, and end on another positive note. Example, I love how attentive you are to me. One thing that might help is a bit more foreplay, but overall I feel really lucky to be with you. On the flip side, receiving feedback can be tough. Don't get defensive. Remember, your partner is sharing because they want to grow with you, not to hurt you. Say things like, "Thank you for telling me," or "I didn't realize that, but I'm glad you said something." That kind of maturity builds deep trust. Even when you do everything right, sometimes things get awkward. Maybe you suggest something your partner isn't into. Maybe the timing is off. Maybe it just doesn't go how you hoped. That's okay. Part of being sexually confident is knowing that awkwardness is normal. If your partner says no to something, don't take it personally. Everyone has different limits and preferences. Respecting a no builds safety, which makes future yeses more likely. And if you feel awkward, own it. Say something like, "Wow, that was a little clumsy, but I'm glad we're trying new things." Humor can go a long way in diffusing tension. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be connected, honest, and open to learning. All right, let's get into some hands-on tools you can try. 1. Yes/no/maybe lists. These are worksheets where you and your partner separately check off things you'd be interested in trying, things you're unsure about, and things you're not into. Then you compare. It takes the pressure off because it's written. 2. Safe words or signals, especially useful when trying something new. A safe word like yellow or red means pause or stop. It helps you explore safely. 3. Aftercare. Conversations. After intimacy, talk about what felt good, what you'd like more of, and how you felt emotionally. This deepens your connection. 4. Check-ins outside the bedroom. Have regular talks about your sex life, maybe monthly. That way, small issues don't build up into big problems. 5. Body mapping exercises. Gently explore each other's comfort zones and erogenous zones while naming sensations. It's fun, educational, and intimate. So, what did we learn today? Communication in bed isn't just about talking. It's about listening, noticing, being vulnerable, and staying open. It takes courage, but it also builds deep intimacy. If you and your partner can talk honestly about sex, you're already ahead of the game. Start small. Be patient. Laugh at the awkward moments. And remember, you're allowed to learn and grow together. If this video helped you, give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more grounded, respectful sex education. Thanks for watching, and keep taking care of each other.